If you happen to hear a folk song echoing through downtown Peterborough, it might be thanks to a familiar face.
There's frost on the window pane, and the sun rising on this old town again. Thermometers hanging low, and the sky is heavy with thoughts of snow.
Ken Sheldon is a singer, a writer, and a humorist. He might be most well known, though, for his alter ego.
Well, my name is Fred Marple. I come from the town of Frosties, New Hampshire.
Years back, Ken created a fictional town called Frost Heaves, New Hampshire, based on his real-life experiences and a story his dad told him about a confused visitor.
She said, can you tell me something? I kept seeing these signs on the way here. Where is the town of Frosties?
He turned stories like that into books and live shows, seen through the eyes of old Yankee Fred Marple and other classic characters you can find in small-town New Hampshire.
And then living in New England, you hear stories, and they're just funny.
Well, looks like we got a little snow last night, Ma.
Oh, how much?
Oh, 12 feet or so.
I decided I needed a spokesman for the town of Frosties, and so I picked Fred because he didn't appear to have anything else to do with his time, really. Well, I am a member of the Frosties Regional Economic Development Council, also known as FRED.
We first visited with Fred Marple back in 2011.
Tucking in my shirt, and an odd thing happens when I put on this outfit, is that Fred starts to kind of come to life.
For almost 10 years, Fred and his Frost Heaves friends put on full stage shows in the area with music and stories. Fred even made occasional appearances on something called the internet.
Yoga for Yankees includes complete workout that begins with simple basic poses like ice fishing and black fly.
Nowadays, you can still see Fred Marple live, but he's mainly doing solo shows and occasional performances with fellow New Hampshire humorist Rebecca Rule.
It's wonderful to get together where we can just laugh and maybe sing together and have some fun.
Meantime, the writing continues, including Fred's newest book, Utter Nonsense. More tales from Frost Heaves.
Yeah, this is another collection of semi-true stories, rumors, and outright lies from the town of Frosties, New Hampshire, the most underappreciated town in New Hampshire, maybe in New England.
His alter ego, Ken Sheldon, has also ventured into nonfiction. He wrote a book about the infamous murder of William Dean in Jaffrey a century ago.
I spent years reading FBI reports, transcripts of grand jury stuff, and I come up with a theory about what I think happened to Mr. Dean.
Ken also writes children's books, including one where the main character found clothes with superpowers.
I love that book because it's my childhood. It's my wish as a kid that I could find clothes that would make me into Superman or the Flash or whoever, you know.
And the guitar isn't far away. Ken is known for writing and performing original music, from sincere folk songs to parodies.
Mud and snow. Here in New England, you never know. One day it's spring-like and breezy. Next day it's freezing cold.
Fred Marple has done a couple of recordings, one called Krabby Road, which is silly songs from the Frost Heaves show, parodies and that kind of thing.
Why do we never see Ken and Fred in the same room?
You know, they asked the same question about Superman and Clark Kent. I think it's the glasses, Sean.
You're right,
They just fool people.
Whether it's performed or the written word, either way, the hunt for new material continues. As Fred might say around these parts, Inspiration grows on trees.
My wife will tell you that you have to be careful when you tell me a story because she'll say, he's got that look in his eyes, filing it away for use, you know. There's frost on the window pane and the sun setting on this old town again. Thermometers hanging low and the sky is heavy with thoughts of snow.